I'm Robert Militich, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Professor of Nuclear Medicine and Neurology. On behalf of the graduates, the candidates for degrees, the faculty, the staff, and the families and friends of the graduates and candidates, I hereby declare this commencement of the University at Buffalo to be open.
On behalf of the University at Buffalo community, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Spring 2020 University at Buffalo Virtual Commencement. This is indeed a very special day for our graduates, for their families and friends, and for our entire university. We are joining you virtually because it's an unprecedented time at UB and across our society, and we remain committed to protecting the health and safety of our campus community. While the format of our ceremony may be different this year, enthusiasm for our graduates remains high. Each spring, the university's faculty, staff, and students look forward to celebrating the accomplishments and great promise of our graduating students as they prepare to embark on the exciting academic and professional paths that their UB education has prepared them to pursue. I'm thrilled to be among the first people to congratulate you on earning your UB degree and on all of your exceptional achievements to date. Your hard work and perseverance have gotten you to this point. It is because of these attributes, as well as the continued support of your families, friends, and university community, that I know you will succeed in the future, no matter what it may bring. We are so pleased that all of you could join us today for what is a truly special celebration.
Greetings from the University at Buffalo. To our guests joining us from the points across the region, the state, the nation, and the world, thank you for coming together to celebrate UB's remarkable class of 2020. Today marks the 174th commencement exercises. It also marks our first virtual commencement ceremony. Although we have never celebrated our graduates in this manner before, the essence of UB's commencement tradition remains fundamentally unchanged. Unchanged thanks to the steadfast commitment of our students to uphold UB's mission and vision of excellence. From the 17 physicians who comprise UB's first graduating class of 1847 to you, our fiercely determined and incredibly accomplished class of 2020. As you celebrate this milestone today, let me be among the first to congratulate you on your tremendous achievements. During your time at UB, you have grounded yourself in your discipline. At the same time, you have built a broad base of knowledge. You have toiled in the classroom, in the laboratory, in the studio, in the clinic. You have shared your diversity of perspectives. To age-old problems, you have proposed fresh, contemporary solutions. These actions have not only profoundly enriched our university community, they have also helped inform who you are as neighbors, colleagues, professionals, and citizens. In turn, if we have done our job, you are graduating from UB with not only a wealth of disciplinary expertise, but a deep appreciation for the role and value of public service. Education is not meant for selfish gain. It is intended for the greater good. Indeed, this is a hallmark of University at Buffalo education, that you share your enlightened viewpoint with the world for the betterment of the world. In trying times such as these, our global society needs your engagement and your inclusive worldview more than ever. The resilience and adaptability you have demonstrated during this crisis will serve you exceedingly well as future leaders of our complex world. That said, if I may offer a bit of advice, let it be this. Consider the totality of your UB experience. your professional development and your personal transformation, the connection you have made and will cherish throughout your life. Your teachers, your mentors, your peers, all of us in your UB family are so proud of you. Your UB education has prepared you for a moment such as this. In times of great flux, as in times of great stability, you are poised to navigate, lead, and make a positive impact on the communities we serve, near and far. As I look to the horizon, I see a bright future, and I see you at the center. Class of 2020, you inspire us all. I recognize you, I celebrate you, and I applaud you. You will always hold a special place in our university community. Once again, congratulations, Class of 2020, and all the best wishes for the journey ahead.
Let me start by saying this sucks. And I don't mean my remarks, although maybe by the end that's exactly what you'll say. By this, I mean the fact that we are living in a world where you had to finish your final semester apart from your friends, most of you away from campus, interacting with your faculty and classmates over Zoom sessions and through video, attending a virtual graduation ceremony, and now graduating and entering a world after graduation where it seems everything has been tossed upside down. This was not how it was supposed to be. Unfortunately, this is where we are. And it's not just some of us. As we are all well too aware, this is indeed a global pandemic that has created immense hardship throughout the world. And while it's affected all of us, we will not all respond the same. To paraphrase the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the ultimate measure of a person is not where one stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where one stands in times of challenge and how one responds. How will you respond to the challenge of the world we now find ourselves in? Before I help you answer that question, I'd like to share with you a story. If you're a fan of jazz, you're probably familiar with Keith Jarrett, who is probably the most accomplished American jazz pianist and composer ever. On one much-anticipated occasion, Jarrett was to play at the Cologne Opera House in Germany. Without sheet music or rehearsal, the improvisational style for which he was famous. Then, at the high point of his career, he was going to play in front of 1,400 people that evening. And as part of his normal routine, Jarrett arrived at the concert hall a couple hours before the performance to test the piano and get comfortable with the setup. But there was a problem. The Opera House had provided a practice piano instead of a concert piano, and there was no time to bring in a replacement. To his astonishment, he found the tiny piano harsh and tinny with its upper register because all the felt had worn away. Some of the notes were sticking, others were out of tune. The pedals didn't fully work, and the small size of the piano couldn't produce the volume needed to fill the large opera house. In short, he stepped into a big mess. And while Jarrett made improvisational jazz into an art form, he was also known as an exact and precise performer. He insisted that everything be perfect during his performances. In fact, on more than one occasion, if someone in the audience had a cough, he would stop the performance and ask the person if they needed a cough drop. That attention to detail and insistence on high standards made the situation Jarrett was confronting even more challenging. Jarrett found the piano impossible to play, and he left the concert hall in frustration. To make matters worse, he was suffering from a severe back pain due to a very demanding concert and traveling schedule. As the day-long pouring rain continued, he sat in his car waiting outside, in pain and ready to cancel the performance. Meanwhile, Vera Brandis, the concert promoter who had convinced Jarrett to make the long trip to Germany for this special performance, desperately tried to find a replacement piano. And after multiple failed attempts to secure a new piano, she went to Jarrett's car and stood in the rain, begging him not to cancel the concert. Reluctantly, he agreed to go ahead with the performance. The concert went on, and within moments it became clear that something special was happening. As he played, Jarrett gave the improvisational performance of his life. He avoided the tiny upper registers of the piano and stuck to the middle tones of the keyboard, giving this piece a smooth and ambient quality. Because the piano was so quiet, he set up rumbling, repetitive riffs in the bass. And to give the piece enough volume to fill the opera house, Jarrett actually had to stand up and pound down on the keys. It was an electrifying performance, somehow powerful and full of energy all at the same time. The audience loved it, and to this day, the recording of the Cone concert is the best-selling piano album and solo jazz album in history. Quite a remarkable achievement, given that the concert might not have even happened and been canceled, or at least gone down as one of Jarrett's least remarkable performances. As Jarrett's Cone concert shows, remarkable achievements can indeed come from most significant and challenging circumstances. And with that, I would like to address that question presented by Dr. King. How are you going to respond to the challenges you have inherited? Well, the example I just shared suggests it starts with mindset. Instead of throwing up his hands and quitting, Jarrett made the commitment to give the best performance he could with the tools he had. After poking around that ragtag piano, experimenting with different combinations of chords and keys, Jarrett leaned into the mess he was handed and used the full range of the piano's limited musical dimensions to provide a creative and unique performance. You see, a mindset is a deliberate and intentional choice. So it's my first piece of advice to you is to embrace the challenges. Be intrigued by mistakes, enjoy effort, and keep on learning. Both Jarrett's commitment to go forward with the performance and the way he used the full range of the practice piano's capabilities were only possible because he had the confidence in himself and his own ability to successfully improvise. You've earned a degree from a leading business school at a top-ranked university. You have the knowledge and tools to succeed, but achieving that success might require a different route and might require you to improvise in order to be able to achieve it. As the Dalai Lama once said, with realization of one's own potential and self-confidence in one's ability, one can build a better world. Finally, returning to Keith Jarrett one last time, it's important to remember that his exceptional concert performance would never have happened if he hadn't agreed to go on with the performance. The concert promoter, Vera Brandis, messed up. She didn't double-check ahead of time to make sure that the right piano was secured for the performance. But instead of storming off and canceling the performance, Jarrett agreed to help Brandis and go ahead with the concert. Research has shown that the best way for us to help ourselves when we are feeling down is to help others in need. As Jarrett himself later recalled, I was able to put aside the frustration of the defective piano and I didn't notice the pain in my back once I agreed to go ahead with the concert because of how much it meant to Vera. We are in a world that needs your talent and ambition more than ever, and you might just find that by helping others in need, you will be the ultimate winner. And just like Jarrett, will you use your talent, ambition, and all the tools and resources at your disposal to take this mess that you've inherited through no fault of your own and turn it into something creative, beautiful, enduring, and lasting? I know you will. You will choose to have that mindset, bring about your self-confidence, and help yourself by assisting others make a lasting and important impact on the world. And that is what we all need now more than ever. To all the graduates of the UB School of Management, I want to express my sincere congratulations. And for all the parents and families and loved ones who helped make this important day possible, thank you. My best wishes to you all. Now, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor of recognizing the School of Management's undergraduate class of 2020. They have met all of the requirements of the university and are recommended to you by the faculty for the undergraduate degrees of the School of Management.
I will begin by conferring the Bachelor of Science in Accounting. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Bachelor of Science in Accounting degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. And now, the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
On behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor of recognizing the School of Management's graduate class of 2020. They have met all the requirements of the university and are recommended to you by the faculty for the graduate degrees of the School of Management.
It is now my pleasure to confer the Master of Science degree. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Master of Science degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Next, we have Master of Business Administration degree. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Master of Business Administration degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. And now the Doctor of Philosophy degree. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
I'm so pleased to offer you my heartfelt congratulations on your graduation. Even though the format, timing, and world events surrounding your graduation are unprecedented, your accomplishments and achievements and the opportunities you have in the future remain undiminished. I had the pleasure of attending various graduations for all three of my children last year. In recent weeks, we've talked about how we would feel if they were graduating this year instead of last year. Although I enjoyed the pomp and circumstance and the formalities of the various events surrounding their graduations, what stayed with me the most was the deep sense of pride I had for their accomplishments and the hope that they will use their skills and talents to make an impact in the world. I know I speak for your School of Management family when I say that we are also very proud of you and hopeful that you will use your opportunities that you've been given to address the unprecedented challenges the world is facing today. Your School of Management education has prepared you well to face these challenges, whether your career takes you into private industry, government, academia, or other venues. I am confident you will make a positive impact. Again, congratulations and best wishes to you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm a proud alumnus of the University of Buffalo, so I know what it took for you to get to this very special day. Well done. I also realize the circumstances surrounding your graduation are not exactly the way you had planned for them. But at the same time, in no way does that diminish the amazing accomplishments that today brings for you. As an alumnus, I also know the wonderful opportunities out there that await you as you pursue your next chapter. So I thought it might be worth just sharing with you 3 quick thoughts as you do in fact embark on your next chapter. I would not call them words of wisdom, but think about them as 37 years of experience since I sat in your shoes at the University of Buffalo commencement exercises. First, I encourage you to choose the toughest jobs as you pursue your career. The jobs that maybe nobody wants to do, the hardest challenges, maybe the toughest environments, because those are where I think you'll have the most learning during the course of your career. So choose those tough ones, not always the easiest path. The second experience that I would share with you is, in so many ways, it's not about what you know. It's about your desire and your capacity to learn. So I would treat each experience, each interaction, each meeting, each week, each month, each quarter, each year is yet another opportunity to not just contribute given what you know, but an opportunity to learn about what you do not know. The last thing I'd share with you is a bit more on a personal note. And it's simply to celebrate the accomplishments along the way, because it's the accomplishments that serve as the fuel to keep you going towards your next soon-to-be accomplishment down the road. So celebrate your accomplishments. They matter so much on our journeys along the way. You have graduated from a great school, and they've prepared you very well for your next chapter. It'll be more exciting than even the chapter you've been on now. Congratulations again, and best wishes on your journey going forward. All the best.
You made it. You crossed the finish line. You weathered the storm of 1,000,001 team projects, putting sweat and sometimes actual tears into your work. You've balanced the demands of your family, professors, advisors, and recruiters to get you right to this place, graduation. As you embark on this new journey, I want to remind you how important it is to take what you've learned back to your communities. With so many economic disparities and inequalities in the world, many people don't have the opportunity to attend college, let alone pursue a graduate degree like all of us. We have a responsibility to uplift our communities in any way that we can, using what we've learned both in and outside of the classroom. I challenge you over the next few months to think about what your purpose is and how you intend to impact the world. I mean, sure, maybe you can take a few months off to relax and live your best life post-graduation, but after that, get back to work. So to my future healthcare professionals, marketing managers, consultants, financial advisors, operation managers, professors, whatever career path you've chosen, I wish you the biggest congratulations. We are all so proud of you and wish you the best on the next chapter of your life. You did it.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 for completing your program, for earning your degree, and for demonstrating the flexibility and resilience as you did so in a totally unprecedented way, which will serve you well in your career. You're entering the business world at a time of great challenge, but along with it, it will be a time of great opportunity. All companies and organizations need to figure out in the next few years how to best operate, not only to address some of the disruption caused by COVID-19, but more importantly, to take advantage of the new opportunities and learnings that came out as a result, as well as to take advantage of the opportunities to get the job done in a very different way. Well, you have the management and business skills that will be critical, but you also have the opportunity with your entrepreneurial skills and experience with digital platforms, as well as the resilience that comes from being in Buffalo, even if it was only for a few years. All of this will help you to contribute to determining the business models for your companies or organizations for the future. My advice to you as you embark on your career: first, find a role and organization that you can be passionate about. Second, figure out how best to create value for your customer and keep innovating so that your organization and your product or service can always stay out in front. And lastly, keep learning and keep growing to be the best you that you can possibly be. And while you're doing so, find ways to make an impact on this world, both professionally and personally. Congratulations to all of you.
I want to congratulate all of you for your graduation today and the exciting journey that you're about to start on, very much like I did when I graduated in 1992. I remember graduating with a finance degree, with no money, with not exactly a clear understanding of what my future was going to be. There was no internet, no text messaging, no emails, no social media. but I had a passion for finance, which I learned more deeply about while studying at the University of Buffalo. I started my business by selling the drum set my father bought me for $900, bought a computer, opened up shop, and over the last 30 years, I've been able to grow that business to a significant financial services business, sell it to a public company, and I'm now, at age 49, doing it again. I've just started another company, and the entrepreneurial spirit inside of me is alive and kicking. I know all of you will have an exciting 30 years like I'm sure that I did. My advice to you is twofold. Number one, make sure you can find something to do that you really love, that you're really passionate about, because that will help you in so many ways, including having success. But the second thing is to think about how you can give back. Think of the people in your life that have made an impact for you. Maybe it was a professor at the University of Buffalo or in your high school. Maybe it was a family member or a friend, some mentor or someone who's helped you. And whatever way that you can give back and give to someone else in a similar way, that for me has been one of the most satisfying things in my career as well. So again, congratulations to all of you. And I wish you the best of luck and hope that we'll stay in touch and be connected through the University of Buffalo network of alumni as we move forward in the future. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dave Murray, and I'm the Faculty Director for Undergraduate Programs at the School of Management. And I'd like to offer special congratulations to all of our undergraduate students who are celebrating today. Whether you're celebrating as an undergraduate business student or an undergraduate accounting student, we're so thrilled for you today. Now, normally there are 5 words I can say in a classroom that will make everyone stop and pay attention instantly. Those 5 words are, "This is on the exam." Now, that may no longer work to get your attention, but I hope you understand that you are entering the workforce and facing a different kind of exam, the exam of life. And that doesn't always have multiple choice questions, a study guide to rely on, or a practice exam you can take. But whether you realize it or not, you have been preparing for this exam through your time here as a UB student, and I'm confident that you are ready for this exam. As you think back on the courses you've completed, the homework and group projects you've worked tirelessly on, and the exams you've stressed out and studied for, and the sacrifices you and your family have made, collectively, all of those experiences have partly shaped you into who you are today as a UB School of Management graduate. As you move forward from this institution, I want to remind you to always act with integrity, kindness, and generosity towards others throughout your life. Those are some of the important things that are on the exam of life, and those are the things that will largely matter. Normally, I'd have the opportunity to personally shake your hand and congratulate you as you cross the commencement stage. So let me tell each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart, congratulations and job well done. I'm very proud of you and your accomplishments. I hope this is a very special day for you, and I wish you all the best.
Hello to the class of 2020 and all who love you and are celebrating your accomplishments at today's graduation. I'm Professor Rose Hu, Clinical Assistant Professor in the Department of Accounting and Law. As I've told many of our accounting students, all year I've been looking forward to congratulating you on this day, and I'm honored to share a few words to mark this occasion and share some encouragement. Many of us are planners. You all have planned and worked hard to get to where you are today. I'm so proud of you for sticking with it and fulfilling this goal of yours. We all have times in life where things have not quite gone according to our plan. I know life right now does not look exactly like any of us expected. So what can we do when we face the unexpected? First, remember that you are never alone. It is okay to not be okay sometimes. Support each other. Be vulnerable. Lean into your family, friends, and mentors. You have many people that care about you. Second, when the path ahead is unclear, do your best to seek wisdom and keep moving forward with the next right thing in front of you. We won't know what lies 10 steps down the road, but we can do our best to maintain a positive attitude and have a little trust that things happen for a reason. So breathe deep and be comfortable with the admittedly uncomfortable feeling of not always being in control. And last, do your best to maintain a positive attitude. Someone recently shared with me some neuroscience research that suggests gratitude is an important part of maintaining mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. Gratitude can also make you a more effective and motivating leader. Take time to reflect on what you are thankful for in life. What do you feel grateful for today? Again, I'm so proud of you all. Congratulations and all my best as you begin this next phase of your journey.
Greetings, friends. I'm Christian Theo, and I'm a finance faculty and chair of the MBA MS committee in the School of Management. I would like to offer you my congratulations for all the hard work that culminated with your graduation. We are all here today because you embody at least two of the qualities that we would love to foster in all of our students: resilience and adaptability. Even though these are unprecedented circumstances, I hope that you would have made the same choices when presented with similar scenarios. And this intellectual connection and way of thinking will continue to unite us all and our alumni for years to come. When you're out there, you're not alone. More than ever, the world needs your skills. More than ever, you need to make a difference, to apply your knowledge and your grit in order to make the world a better place. If I was talking to finance students only, I would say that high volatility gives the most profitable trades. To everyone, I would say that the best leaders are forged in trying times. This is your moment to grab. Go out there, take the world, and make it yours. Congratulations, and I hope we'll see each other soon.
Greetings to the MS Accounting Class of 2020, family and friends. I am Ann Burstein-Cohen, Academic Director of the MS in Accounting program and a member of the accounting faculty. This commencement program marks the completion of not only an intensive year of rigorous graduate-level coursework in advanced accounting topics, but also the strenuous journey started several years ago to satisfy the educational requirements for licensure. In reaching this point, you have demonstrated not only strong intelligence and work ethic, but also the determination, the dedication, the adaptability, and the grit so necessary for a professional. I look forward to hearing of your successes and to where your path leads you. I wish you good health and happiness and a rewarding and enriching career. As you launch this next stage of your life, please keep the University of Buffalo and our accounting program in your heart, and know that we are proud of you and share the pleasure of your success. Congratulations to the MS Accounting Class of 2020.
My name is Sudhir Suchak, Academic Program Director of Master of Science in Finance. I'm honored to say a few words on behalf of the MS Finance faculty and staff. First, congratulations to each and every one of you on your achievements. As graduates, you are now part of an elite group of graduates from University of Buffalo, a top-rated university. The next phase of your journey, no matter what it is, will be challenging, to say the least. There will be disappointments and successes. Do not get discouraged from the disappointments, and make sure you celebrate successes. Finally, as I have said to my children, as you enter the workforce, it is not what path you choose that matters. Just aspire to be the best at what you do. Congratulations again, and best of luck. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. I am Pawan Kumar Mulgund. I am a Management Science and Systems faculty and a program manager for the Master's Program in Management Information Systems. On behalf of all the staff and faculty members, I would like to offer my warmest congratulations on your graduation. Your success today is a reflection of your determination, hard work, and commitment to excellence. It is also a result of unflinching support of your family and friends. Many congratulations to them as well. If you were to reflect on your journey in the last 2 semesters, you have completed 36 credits, worked on more than a dozen projects, earned several professional certifications, and participated in various hackathons and competitions. Your achievement today is therefore a noteworthy accomplishment. We are confident that our rigorous program has prepared you well for success in your professional careers by not only giving you a healthy blend of technical, managerial, and communication skills, but also instilling a never give up attitude. In these unprecedented times, where existing equations of society and business get rehashed, there will be numerous opportunities for creative leadership. We believe you have it in you to rise to the occasion, to seize those opportunities and leave your mark on the sands of time. Congratulations once again, and all the very best for your future. Thank you.
My name is Tim Maines, and I'm an Associate Professor of Organizational Behavior and Human Resources and the Academic Director of the full-time MBA program. I'm honored to share a few words with our graduating MBA students. I want you to take a moment and reflect on your time in the program. Your first day of class was on August 28th, 2018. That's 627 days ago. Your first major deliverable was the Lenko case for statistics. And I'm guessing that during and after that case, some of you questioned whether you could make it through the program. Maybe some of you thought, surely it can't go on at this rate. But rather than slowing down, the pace seemed to quicken. Then there was the Visor case and the Corporate Champions Project, the sweaty palms and the racing heart in your first presentations in Professor Rogers' communications class. Executives from local companies scrutinized your board of directors project presentation. And don't forget accounting, a new language, debits and credits, balance sheets, income statements, and cash flows, and all of those marketing cases with Professor Lindsay. Late nights and early mornings and coffee from Tim Hortons, and the friendships and support of your team and classmates. Beyond the learning from your courses, how are you different now that you have successfully completed the program? Although your answers may differ, there are likely some common themes. The first is that you likely have an increased belief that you can do more than you thought you could, that you can do hard things, difficult things, challenging things. Maybe you were concerned about statistics or public speaking was your fear, and now you know that through hard work and effort and the support of people who care, you can accomplish great things. Second, I suspect that how you see yourself has changed dramatically. At the beginning of the program, some of you may not have understood your potential. You may have not have understood what it means to perform at a high level for a sustained period of time. And now you are committed to the pursuit of excellence and see yourself as a leader and as someone who can be relied on in difficult and trying times. The third point is that you have a greater confidence in your ability to change and to adapt to circumstances. In the face of uncertainty, you know that you will find a path forward. Now, let's pivot and imagine your future. What will it look like? Where will you go? And what will you accomplish? I am confident that each of you will achieve high levels of success in whatever form that takes. Some will found companies, others will climb the corporate ladder to the highest rung, and still others will make significant contributions to social causes and to government. I think I can speak for all the faculty in expressing our heartfelt desire that you flourish in your careers and that you find deep fulfillment in your lives as you work and labor to create your future and the future of our world. And so it is with tremendous pride and great satisfaction that I congratulate each of you on your graduation from the University at Buffalo's full-time MBA program.
Hello, my name is Charles Lindsay. As faculty director of our professional and executive MBA programs, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to, of course, all of our MBA graduates on this day, but in particular to our executive and professional MBA grads. For you professional MBA graduates, it has been a long haul, some 3 years on average, managing professional related work obligations, family responsibilities, and 2 and even 3 classes per semester. For you executive MBA grads, the path hasn't been so long time-wise, but it required an investment up front by your employers and yourselves to be on campus every other Friday, all day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then to do the same thing again that Saturday. It required managing executive level work-related obligations, family responsibilities, and a full-time course load, 12 credits or more every semester. And then finally, traveling halfway around the world and back with your class. But whether you're a professional MBA grad today or an executive MBA grad, what you both have in common is that you've earned an MBA from a top school of management and a top research university. And know this, we are proud of you, you are family, and we will miss you. With that, please accept my best wishes to both you and your significant others who have been with you every step of the way along this journey on success in all of your future endeavors, both professional and personal.
I'm Arun Lakshmanan, the Academic Director for the School of Management's PhD program. I wanted to take a moment to say how proud we are of the doctoral students who graduate this year from the School of Management. The program of studies that leads up to the PhD degree in management involves a rigorous training and development of research and teaching skills. This training prepares our graduates to not only assimilate the current state-of-the-art research in their respective fields, but also builds the ability to push those frontiers further and generate new knowledge. As a member of the faculty in the school and the director of the PhD program, I'm proud to introduce the latest cohort of emerging thought leaders and scholars from the UB School of Management. Congratulations to all of you. This moment represents not only the culmination of a journey rooted in intellectual curiosity, but also represents a start towards a future filled with excitement, creativity, and new knowledge. Once again, my warmest congratulations to the wise ones of the graduating class of 2020.
Each year at commencement, the School of Management recognizes several of its most exceptional students. Their noteworthy contributions to the campus and community are of special significance, as they have made a lasting impact on the university throughout their outstanding academic, extracurricular, and voluntary accomplishments. It is now my pleasure to present these special awards. To start, I would like to highlight our undergraduate student award winners. The State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence is the highest honor a student can achieve in the SUNY system. It is presented to students who have best demonstrated and been recognized for the integration of academic excellence with accomplishments in leadership, athletics, community service, creative and performing arts, campus involvement, and career achievement. This year, we are honored to present this year's award to Lisa Marcellus. The Delta Sigma Phi Scholarship Key is presented to the students who achieve the highest management grade point average. This year's recipients are Jordan Sabon and Zhuwei Wang. The UB Accounting Association Michael S. Dockery Memorial Award is presented to senior accounting students who have contributed in a superior way to the Institute of Management Accountants, the accounting profession, fellow students, and the School of Management. This year's recipients are Teresa Hill and Lauren Rivera. The Eddie Lynn Memorial Award is presented to the student who is focusing on an accounting career with a mid-sized public accounting firm. This student also actively mentors others, exhibits scholastic excellence, and has a passion for learning. This year's recipient is Lauren Aldrich. The Undergraduate Student Achievement Award is presented to the student who has demonstrated scholastic excellence and rendered outstanding extracurricular service to the school and university. This year's recipient is Milad Galantios. The Adriana Elise Thayer Memorial Award in Marketing is presented to the marketing student who has best demonstrated academic excellence, leadership, marketing professionalism, and personal motivation. This year, our recipients are Francesca Dimiani and Yi Zhang. The William H. Wendell Memorial Award for Student Excellence in Human Resource Management is presented to the student who has made the greatest contribution to the field of human resources. This year's recipient is Caitlin Howell. I would now like to highlight our graduate student winners. The Charles H. Diefendorf Award in Finance is presented to a student who has made the greatest contribution to the finance discipline. This year's recipient is Jacob Ryan. The Sidney N. Kahn Memorial Award for Excellence in Sales and Marketing is presented to the MBA student who has made the greatest contribution to the sales and marketing field. This year's recipient is Danielle Hawkwater. The Intrepid Award is presented to an MBA student who exhibits exceptional achievement, persistence, and success. This year's recipient is Stefan Kothi. The Magnus Award for Greatness in MBA Leadership is presented to an MBA student who demonstrates greatness in all facets, including academic performance, leadership, innovation, and generosity of spirit. This year's recipient is Jacob Walsh. The Drs. John and Arlen Myers Award is presented to an MBA student who has excelled in the field of marketing. This year's recipient is Alyssa Sazal. Student Achievement Awards are presented to students from our Master of Science, full-time MBA, and doctoral programs who demonstrate scholastic excellence and have rendered outstanding extracurricular service to the school and university. This year's recipients are Carly Giugino, Timothy Madden, and Pavan Kumar Magund. The Dr. Marcel and Mrs. Catherine Vinokur Award to promote global understanding is presented to a School of Management student born outside of North America who has contributed to promoting global understanding among MBA students. This year's recipient is Yash Surin Shah. The Dr. Jerry and Mrs. Dina Wind Award to promote international understanding is presented to a U.S.-born student who has contributed to promoting global understanding among MBA students. This year's recipient is Sonia Tariki. These award recipients represent the diverse and inclusive community that is the University at Buffalo School of Management. We're so proud of their commitment to their education, the school and their communities, and it's a pleasure to recognize them today. We know that they will advance the mission of both the university and the school by applying their creative abilities and educational excellence to local and global communities in ways that impact and positively change the world. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Gary Jastrab and I'm president of the UB Alumni Association Board of Directors. It's my honor to congratulate you and to welcome you as a member of the UB Alumni Association. Your Alumni Association is more than 273,000 strong across the United States and around the world, and we're excited to see where your degree takes you. But before you think about what's next, I hope you'll take time to reflect on your UB journey. Remember what brought you to Buffalo, your classes and the professors that have made a lasting impression, the experiences that are uniquely UB, and of course, the lifelong friendships you made. I encourage you to stay connected to your UB friends and to the university. Your alumni status comes with many benefits and so many ways to stay connected to your alma mater. Everything you need to know can be found online at buffalo.edu/alumni. While I'm not standing in front of you on this momentous occasion, know that the entire UB family is standing beside you today and will be here every step of your journey. Congratulations on a job well done, and be sure to always keep your horns up.
Sing the good
I hereby declare this 2020 commencement ceremony of the University at Buffalo to be officially concluded.